Hi everyone, I'm Courtney. Today I'm at the House of Sport. House of Sport is one of the largest sporting goods stores in the US. They're owned by a company called Dick's Sporting Goods, and the House of Sport is the premium experience. It means that in this store you can find everything imaginable that's related to sports. There's apparel or clothing. There's equipment like hockey sticks, basketballs. There's shoes like running shoes or shoes to play basketball, and so much more. So let me show you around Dick's House of Sport. And remember, if you like these videos, you can find more videos like this on EnglishSponge.com. These videos are to help you learn English. All right, let's go. So this is the main entrance, and right now it's Christmas time. So there are a bunch of red and green Stanleys. Stanley is a brand of cup, and it's a brand of thermos. And there's an electronic screen advertising Stanley. And behind it is this Christmas tree. This is a Christmas tree. And it's really pretty. They decorated it with a lot of ornaments. Behind the Christmas tree, there's an elevator. Right now, I'm on the second floor. This whole thing is the second floor, and if you take this elevator or use the stairs, you can go down to the first floor. This whole store is located inside of a mall, and so over here near the entrance, this is the entrance and exit where people enter and leave the store. Near the entrance, there's equipment services. And so this is the area where you can have your items repaired. So they're repairing bikes. This is a case full of sunglasses. There's a lot of different types of sunglasses in this case, and these particular sunglasses are from a brand called Oakley. Below the sunglasses, there are watches. There are sports watches that give you all sorts of information about your progress and your fitness while you're running, walking, swimming, biking, or doing other types of exercise. And these watches are from a popular brand here called Garmin. Continuing down this way, this area is Gymshark. Gymshark is an apparel brand, and Gymshark makes clothes to work out in. Gymshark makes clothes to go to the gym in. And so you can see here, there's a Gymshark shirt, there's Gymshark shorts, there's a digital screen playing a video of people wearing Gymshark. And one interesting fact about this particular area of the store is that this area changes. It changes every month. And so every month there's a different brand in this area of the store, and the brand can feature their product. The brand pays money to the store to be in this area, and they merchandise the apparel. They make the apparel displayed however they would like to best market their product. These are called mannequins. So this mannequin is wearing a hat. This mannequin has a hat. The mannequin is wearing a navy blue sweatshirt. And the mannequin also has black joggers and white Converse. Over here is a rock climbing wall. This is a rock climbing wall inside of the House of Sport. Most stores in the US don't have this. This is a special feature of the rock climbing wall. And you can rent shoes to climb on the rock climbing wall. Right now, there's no one climbing on the rock climbing wall. And look, another beautiful Christmas tree. This Christmas tree, I think, is taller than the last Christmas tree. I'm going to walk behind the Christmas tree to show you this. Whoa. This Christmas tree is giant. So outside, there's an ice skating rink. This ice skating rink is only open when it's cold outside. It's only open during December and January. And you can see there's a fence around the ice skating rink. And on the fence, there are wreaths. There are wreaths hanging on the fence. I want to come back to the ice skating rink, and I want to ice skate with my husband. I think that would be really fun. And over here, you can see that they are selling ice skates. They're selling ice skates so that you can use them to go ice skating. These are football jerseys. Our local team here in Pittsburgh is called the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins is a hockey team, and their colors are yellow and black, or gold and black. Walking over this way, we have a whole pile of Nike sweatshirts. There are Nike hoodies in every color. There are lots of different colors of hoodies here. There's white, pink, red, maroon, orange, blue. And one thing is that these hoodies are folded. I actually used to work at a store like this, and folding these hoodies is kind of a tiresome task. And customers will unfold them, and then you have to refold them again. It's very annoying. Over here is the footwear section. It has all different types of footwear. For example, these are basketball shoes. Footwear is another word for shoes. So this table has basketball shoes, and this whole wall behind the little Christmas tree is more basketball shoes. There are some special release shoes that are in these glass cases. And so these are some of the limited edition or special release shoes. And if you see here, there's a mannequin playing basketball. Continuing down this way, there is a section dedicated to slides. These are a type of shoe that you slide your foot into. There's no back, so that's why they're called slides, because you slide your foot into them. Continuing down this way, we have more shoes. Here are some shoes from a brand called New Balance. These are called lifestyle shoes. because people use them just to live and to look cool. So New Balance makes lifestyle shoes, and there's also other brands that make lifestyle shoes, like Adidas. These shoes are cool because they're actually shoes to celebrate the FIFA World Cup in 2026. So these 3 shoes are limited edition FIFA World Cup shoes. And the footwear section in this store is massive. It's huge. One sport that has picked up this year, one sport that's became popular, is pickleball. So these are all different types of shoes to play pickleball. Continuing on this way, you can see there are so many different types of shoes, and there are running shoes. Let me show you these running shoes. So these are running shoes. These are running shoes from a brand called Brooks. And Brooks is a very popular brand of running shoes in the US. Okay, I had to stop recording for a minute because there were a lot of people, but now I'm going to continue. So this is an entire section of Crocs. Crocs are a type of shoe made from rubber. I always wore Crocs when I was gonna go outside, but I didn't want to put real shoes on. And they even have furry Crocs. They have furry Crocs for the winter. And so some people wear these outside, but a lot of people just use them inside their house. This is a whole section of socks. So these are socks that are tall. And then there's also socks for kids. So this is a whole section of kids' socks. And because it's Christmas right now, here are some Christmas socks. Continuing down this way, another little Christmas tree. And here we have some fleeces. These are fleece. They're like hoodies, but the material is softer. So this is called a fleece. And then continuing down this way, we're finally past the shoes. This is the last shoe section. This is the kids' shoe section. There's this display, and this display has a mannequin in a wheelchair holding a basketball. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any thoughts about this store? Wow, you come here every day? That's great. Well, thank you for your time. Bye. So this section has basketball jerseys. This type of jersey and this pattern is called camouflage. And this is the kids section. There are lots of kids' clothes in this section. Continuing along this way, there's a fitting room. The fitting room is where you can try on the clothes to see if they fit. In the fitting room, you can try on clothes and see if they're the right size. Continuing along this way, we have some sweatshirts. We have some long sleeve sweatshirts. This is called a sleeve. So these are long sleeve shirts, or you can call them sweatshirts. And we're going to continue this way. There are more Stanleys, and there's a whole section of Christmas things. So there are blankets in Christmas colors. There are socks. There are warm socks and beanies. There are slippers with Santa Claus on them, and slippers with snowflakes on them. And continuing over here, there are even more Christmas socks. Here, for Christmas, it's a popular gift to buy socks for people. It's an extra little gift that people like to buy for their friends and family. Some people will buy matching socks and matching pajamas for Christmas. Continuing this way, we have a coat. This is a long blue coat. There are other clothes over here. For example, there are some pants. These are pants. When pants don't fit tightly, we call them baggy. These are baggy pants. And the style right now is to wear baggy pants. If you're young, baggy pants are very popular. Here are some tops. These tops are more for the summer. Not a lot of people will wear these tops right now because it's too cold, but they're nice for the gym. And we are going to continue along this way. And here we have some sports bras. This is a sports bra. This is the front of the sports bra. This is the back of the sports bra. You can see the straps. These are the straps, and they're adjustable. You can use this to adjust the straps. So there are mannequins wearing sports bras. And now I'm actually going to go downstairs. So I'm walking along, and these are the stairs. So I'm going down the stairs to the bottom floor. I want to show you guys what's on the bottom floor of the store. Whoa, this wreath is cool. This wreath is made out of Christmas ornaments. It's beautiful. They do a great job decorating the store for Christmas. And here is another Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is decorated with footballs. Look, there's so many footballs on this Christmas tree. It's crazy. This is a mannequin wearing Steelers gear. The Steelers are a football team that play here in Pittsburgh. And they play as part of the NFL, the National Football League. Their colors are also gold and black. This is called House of Cleats. And in this section, you can find different types of cleats. What's a cleat? This is a cleat. This is a soccer cleat. I know that a lot of people call it football. I understand. But here in the US, we call it soccer. So here are the different types of soccer cleats. And there's brands like Under Armour, Adidas, Nike. And continuing along this way, there are cleats for indoor soccer. So the bottom looks a little bit different. The bottom looks like this. This cleat is a cleat made in collaboration with Messi. So that's a cool fact for those of you interested in soccer, because everyone knows Messi. There are more cleats on this wall, and there are cleats of all different colors. And here is a picture of a professional soccer player, and he plays for Nike. Okay, continuing along this way, there are soccer jerseys. They're all different soccer jerseys. Once again, Messi. And there are soccer balls. These are soccer balls. There's soccer balls with lots of designs and lots of colors. This one has the FIFA World Cup. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know anything about soccer. Here are some cones. You can use the cones during soccer practice to mark the field. This is what a soccer field looks like. And this is a clipboard with a diagram of a soccer field. And so, whoa, look at this soccer ball. It's a giant display of a soccer ball. Continuing along this way, we have the Pittsburgh section. So this section has all different clothes that are yellow and black. So it has the Pittsburgh Penguins. It has the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are our baseball team. Look how cute. These are so small. They're for kids. And it also has all different types of Pittsburgh hats. Hats or baseball caps. And so this is kind of the Pittsburgh section. Over here, we have the basketball section. So this section is all about basketball. And here are the basketballs. Here are different shirts with baseball players. For example, a famous baseball player named Jackie Robinson. And we're continuing this way. Here are different types of trading cards. These are different types of trading cards from different games. And continuing along this way, we have more things. So we have a leather jacket that's Pittsburgh themed. And we have some coolers. This is a cooler. The brand is Yeti. Yeti makes different colored coolers. This cooler is red. But they make other colors of coolers as well. And they also make drinkware. They make things that you can drink out of. Here's a smaller cooler, a small green cooler. And over here, we have the golf section. So these are all things to play golf. So a lot of people here wear shirts like this. This is called a polo shirt. And so people wear polo shirts to play golf. And they also wear dress pants. They wear dress pants to play golf. People dress up when they play golf. And we'll continue this way. Ooh, look at this hat. That's a very cool hat. I like it. Continuing along this way, we have more things to play golf, like golf balls. Callaway is a popular brand of golf balls here. And we also have golf tees. These are golf tees. And there's different colors. I think the most popular are white and natural, like a natural wooden color. But I'm not sure because I don't play golf. And over here, there are golf clubs. So this is a set of golf clubs. And they're stored in a golf bag. Golf clubs are very expensive. They're thousands of dollars. And over here is actually a place where you can practice golfing. But there are people over there, so I don't want to film too much. Here are rows and rows of golf clubs. There are so many different types. Continuing along this way, we have another mannequin. This mannequin is holding a tennis racket. This mannequin is holding a tennis racket. And she's wearing a tennis skirt. Continuing along this way, we have a winter jacket, and we have more beanies. Ooh, look at how many different colored beanies there are here. There are a lot of different colors. Continuing along, we have a mannequin wearing a jacket from a brand called Patagonia. Patagonia is a popular brand of outdoor wear, clothes that you go outside with. Here is a section with treadmills. Treadmills are popular here because people don't like to run outside in the winter. And so some people buy treadmills, and you can run on a treadmill when it's cold outside. Continuing along, we have weights. These are called dumbbells. There are colorful dumbbells, and there are also dumbbells that are made of metal. And we also have weight plates. People use these weight plates for lifting. They put them on a bar, and here is an example. Here is an example of the bar that they'll put the weight plates on. Here we have a dummy. So dummy is an insult, but dummy is also a noun. We have a dummy that you can use to practice punching. Over here, we have a type of bag. It's a type of bag called a duffel bag. This type of bag is called a duffel bag, and it's a popular type of bag that athletes use to hold their equipment. Here is the bike section. So there's different types of bikes, different sizes, different colors, different shapes, different types of bike tires. This is a bike tire. And also over here, it's important that when you're riding a bike, you wear a helmet. It's important to wear a helmet when you ride a bike so that if you fall, you don't hit your head. Continuing along, we have supplies like this. We have supplies for hockey. Hockey is a sport played on the ice. These are hockey sticks. People use the hockey sticks to hit a hockey puck. These are hockey balls, but when you're actually playing hockey on the ice, you use a puck. There's also street hockey, and I think street hockey uses a ball. People wear these helmets. People wear these hockey helmets to protect themselves from the puck. So here we have all different types of things to play hockey, and you can see here that there are 2 hockey players. These mannequins are hockey players. Continuing along this way, we have lacrosse sticks. So these are sticks to play lacrosse. There's a stick part and there's a net. And lacrosse players catch a ball in the net. Look, the ball is in the net. All right, this was a very big store tour because there were a lot of things to show you. But I hope that you've enjoyed walking around the House of Sport with me. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part. I'm Courtney. Remember, if you want more videos like this, you can go to EnglishSponge.com, and I'll see you later. Bye!